Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today is Tuesday. Not exactly sure of the date. It's February sometime though. And it's 9:30, and I've just come out, and I'm going to go through a little bit of my lard making process with you, and hopefully get some parts of this a better understanding for y'all. Okay, so what I'm hoping to do here is if I'm processing X amount of pigs per month, off of each pig I'm getting a pretty good jag of fat. It comes back to us like this. This is ground, right? And they put it through a really big plate, and this was done under USDA inspection. And what that means is there's a man at the plant there that has a USDA hat on, and he looks at the animals before they're killed, ensures that the process is being done correctly and all that stuff. Okay, so that's what under USDA inspection means when it comes to hogs. Now, if we want to sell this product, this lard, after we've done the rendering process, we would have to have a USDA man here all the time to watch us while we do this. And it's not feasible because I set the double boiler up with lard in it, water in it, and then I walk away. It can't get too hot. You can't burn it that way. If we were doing this with a great big pot and there was nothing in it but lard, and you weren't careful with it, yeah, you could burn it pretty easily and you could ruin it. We can bring it up to 170, 180 degrees and leave it there for a long time, and the lard is not going to degrade, it's not going to change. So long as there's water in the double boiler, we're all right. So what I've been doing the last couple days is, before I go to bed, it's 9:30, I'll come out and I'll pour off all the lard that's ready to go. So I'm in that process right now, and I want to show that to you and show you what it looks like to do that. And I think this is important because as more people get into this type of pig, we have this incredible product that's left over. And in our culture, fat is bad, but really, this is a key component to the human body is fat. The problem is with most human bodies is we're using the wrong kind of fat instead of the right kind of fat. This is the right kind of fat. And the reason for that is because they're pastured animals. And a pastured animal is digesting plants and possibly, insects that derive their energy from the sun and the photosynthesis process. And so they convert that into meat and fat. And, they say that the fat is actually the essence of the animal. So, I say that this is just, this is sunshine, concentrated. All right. So I've just poured quite a bit of this off, and we have to filter it through a piece of linen. Now this is sort of like a placemat, but it's the right weave of linen, and it's suitable for what we're doing. This is a brand new one. My wife found a bunch of them today. And then we put it in this cauldron so it can kind of filter out. Now, we found in doing this that it's very important that you don't press this. There are things known as lard presses, but we want our finished product to be very clear and without any sediment in it. If we press this, put a lot of pressure on it, we'll push a lot of that sediment through here. And we don't want that. In order to get the product that we want, about the only pressure we want to put on this is when we kind of wrap it up like this and, you know, let gravity do its thing. Okay? I'm going to kind of call it good right there and then just carry this back over to the double boiler. And then what we have left is the rendered lard. See how nice and clear that is? And I've got these little containers that we get, resealable, almost like a Tupperware type thing. And we pour it in right up to the ring on it, and that's about 1.5 pounds. Okay. I know what a lot of you military people are thinking when you see that. Put that thought out of your mind. And what I don't do, I mean, I take all my instruction from Jill because she's been doing this for a long time. Now, in this case, I only had enough to fill one because I already filled a few other ones. But at the bottom there, I can see a little bit of sediment. And so I'll pour off as much as I think I can do without getting any of that sediment in the container. And then I'll just pour that back in to the double boiler. And, you know, that sediment will fall back down again. Okay. You may be asking, okay, what are you straining out? Okay, this is now this still has quite a bit of lard in it. You can see the chunks are pretty good size. So we can keep this and we can run this through the whole process again, and then we could squeeze that out. But the first pour off is going to be the highest quality lard. So I'm left with this. It is fat, and you may think, well, what can you do with this? Well, we found that it makes an excellent additive to the chickens. You know, the egg chickens, they love it. And it's protein, it's legitimate fat. We know that it's coming off of our fields. It's very healthy. When I'm down here working, if I take a spoonful of that and put a dash of salt on it, whoa, is it good. It is really good. It's pretty fatty, but boy, it tastes very good. Okay, so what I probably will do is I will take this out of here and I'll probably put this back in the double boiler and let it go for a little while longer and pour off whatever else I can. All right, and then before I go in, I'll put more raw lard in the double boiler, and when I come out in the morning, it'll be rendered down as well, and I can go through the process again. It seems like about every 12 hours I'm pouring off about 6 containers like this. These are some ones that I poured off this morning, and they're all set up. This product, as I've said before, because we do not have USDA oversight in here, the rules say that we can't sell it as a food product. It can be used for making soap, for making candles, You can comb your hair with it. You can make bullet lube out of it. You can, pregnant women can rub it on their belly and it decreases the stretch marks. You can rub it into a floor. I mean, any place where you would want to use a high quality animal fat, you can use this. We use it in cooking here. You know, of course, it's legal for us to. We can eat roadkill here if we feel like it. We just can't sell it to you all as that. So it will not be sold as a food item. But that's up to you. It's Mark from Baker's Green Acres.